in today is Thursday, July the 20th, a few minutes past 6 p.m. Pacific time, and this is going to be sort of a continuation video. A call equals a put equals a call. All right, so this came from something that I saw earlier today on the Liz and Jenny show. Liz demonstrated a workaround for a problem placing trades in certain kinds of trades in the futures market. So let me go to the micro mini. Let's go to 22 days out. And what matters here is that I don't have anything on, just to make it a little simpler to view. All right, so what I'm going to do here is set up a broken wing butterfly. So I'm going to buy, and these are going to be all calls. I'm going to buy the 4570 strike. I'm going to buy the 4600 strike, and I'm going to sell 2 of the 4575s. And let me increase the quantity there. Okay, so this is a broken wing butterfly. Let's look at the view analysis tab, and let me highlight the strike prices I have in this example. Don't need that one. Okay, so we have the shared strike there. That looks good. Let's take a look, and this is what our trade looks like. I'm going to put in the order, and notice that I can't. Price effect is not correct for this strategy. So I can't place an order this way. So what can I do? I'm going to go back to the table tab. So what I can do is create a synthetic call, long call, and create a synthetic short call. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to reduce that strike at 4575 to 1, and I'm going to sell a put, and I'm going to modify that by changing it into a put. So that 4570 call that I was trying to buy, I now converted it to a 4570 put, and notice what happens when I put the order in. And I put the order in a little higher just in case I don't want this to get filled. So watch, send order, boom, no problem, okay? So it was accepted that way. And if we look at this trade, it is going to be, I have to go back here. So let me replace the order. And actually I'm going to cancel it and re-enter it. So I'm selling one, buying one, and buying one. And note that this is position-wise, it's the exact same risk profile. So what happened here? What did I do? Well, as I mentioned, this call at 4560, I created a synthetic by doing that, and let me highlight this. And then I'm going to change this to 2. I had to create a synthetic short call, and that was done by reducing that to 1 and selling a put at the same strike. So how does this work? All right, let's take a look. We had a broken wing butterfly, and what I was doing there was buying a 4560 call, selling 2 4570 calls, 70 calls, and buying a 4600 call. But the order wasn't accepted that way, so I needed to create a synthetic long call, which it did, and a synthetic short call. So how does that work? Well, a synthetic long call is basically a long put plus long underlying. And a synthetic short call is a short put plus a short underlying. So note that when I do this, when I have create the synthetic long call and synthetic short call, the long underlying and the short underlying cancel each other out. Okay, so that would be like saying, it's the same thing as saying positive 5 plus something plus negative 5 equals something. Why? Because the positive 5 and the negative 5 cancel each other out. So here, the long underlying and the short underlying cancel each other out. So you're able to create a synthetic long call and a synthetic short call effectively by buying a put and selling a put. And where we did that here, remember originally in the butterfly we had that long call. So if we buy a put and buy the underlying, and then this was 2, I needed to create a synthetic short call. We needed to sell a put and sell the underlying, short the underlying. So the underlyings cancel each other out. So you're left with the long put, which is right here, and the short put, which is right there. Long put plus long underlying, and then the synthetic short call, short put plus a short underlying. And then note that when you put this order in, now it gets accepted without a problem. Whereas if you enter it as a broken wing butterfly, it will not accept it. Now this problem does not happen in the ETF, so if you try doing this broken wing butterfly in SPY or any of the stocks or whatever ETF, the order should go through without a hitch. But when you enter it in the futures market, it will not take it. So you have to create, make a modification and create a synthetic, 2 synthetics. But remember, once again, what we did there is we created a synthetic long call. Let me go here. We created a synthetic long call by doing that, and a synthetic short call by doing that. And then when you do that, your order will get accepted in the futures market. So I found that pretty interesting and clever way to think about it. And what I really appreciate about it is that it's simple and elegant. You don't need a lot of complicated math. You know, once you understand that a synthetic long call is basically a long put and a long underlying, then you can make modifications as needed to execute a trade and deploy capital efficiency, which is a hallmark of good trading with a smidge of creativity. All right, so go over that if you need to and think about it and spend a little time playing with synthetics and understanding put-call parity and why a call is a put and a put is a call, and this is that and that is that, and they're options. All right, thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you guys next time. See ya.